Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as promised yesterday, I did make a spreadsheet for everybody to use for the next month of Battlegrounds beta, because using this spreadsheet you can basically calculate your own budget regardless of your progression level and figure out exactly how much of which item you can afford, assuming you are going to be going for the max amount of available currency. I even forgot how they're called. But if you're going to be going for less and if you're not going to be grabbing milestones, then you can just adjust it by how many milestones you're missing and then deduct that amount from total amount that's going to be out there available to obtain. If you do every single 2-day milestone and if you do every single 7-day milestone, then you can get in total 29,000 of this currency over the course of 4 weeks, which is as long as the beta is going to last. And in order to use this one, I actually made it like super simple. So here you just want to fill in. This is the only lane that you want to fill in by figuring out how much of which currency, how much of which item you want to purchase. And then it does the calculations by itself. And you can only basically, you should look at your relevant progression level. I added in all 3 of these just because, you know, I didn't want to leave cow players out of this and stuff like that. But the point is you should just look at the whichever tab is relevant for you, and same here down in the budget. So how it's going to work, for instance, I'm gonna fill it out for me personally. Let's say I will likely obtain as many TFI basics as I can, so I want to get all 20 of these. So that's gonna cost me 7,400. You can see that if you are cow player, it's gonna cost you 19,000 of this currency. And then I want to acquire all the maximum of 6-star 6 stones, because those are quite rare these days again. And with that I have 6,000 left over, and then I think I would pick the tier 4 CC selectors for the remainder of it, and I can figure out how many of those I can afford. So I think I can get 10. Yes, no, yes, I can get 10 of those, and you can see that I would have like 200 of this currency left over, which basically gets me nothing. Yeah, it effectively gets me nothing. I think there's nothing for 200. It can get me a few 5-star shots. 1,000 5-star shots. There we go. I'll be leaving myself with 90 currency left over. And if you're a cow player, well, cow players can't get the 6-star 6 stones. But yeah, as I said, you basically just ignore the other irrelevant difficulty levels here for you, because it obviously has different costs for each difficulty level and some items are unavailable. So you should just take a look here how much of each of these items will cost you in total, and then it's also going to show you your budget. Also, I did conditional format on it, so when you are going to be going over the budget, it will immediately color red for you, so you know that you are basically in the red, so to speak. It's a very simple spreadsheet. I will leave a link to it in the video description below, and in order to start using it, you need to tap on File right here and then make a copy for yourself. As soon as you make a copy, you can start editing it and adding whatever you want to it, or just filling in the quantities and stuff like that, so you can work out exactly which items you want to get for yourself and how many of those items you can acquire. That's pretty much it. There's no need to stretch this video out any longer, so I do hope that this is useful for at least some of you. And if it was, well, then hit those like buttons, hit those sub buttons, hit all the other good buttons, because as always I will be trying my best to cover everything and anything of importance surrounding the game, and at the same time keep you guys entertained. See you guys.
Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about